Everybody for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come, Philadelphia on the run. Stand up and cheer. Number one, Philadelphia. Here they come, team of the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Here come the Sixers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your
Williams in the penetration, and it's knocked away by Matumbo, but into the hands of Peterson. Antonio Davis.
Sixers, stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody.
Hey, welcome to East Sleep Sixers. Your boy, Sixers fan for life. We got BG and Jenny in the block. I'm just making a 2-minute cameo because I just want to say go Sixers, but I got to get back to work, so I'm dipping out. Peace out, everybody.
Much love, Jose. Much love.
Pfizer.
Jen,
Hey,
are you not entertained? Are you
look.
not entertained?
Oh my goodness. I call it Harden at the Garden.
Harden. Oh, I like that. I like that. I'm telling
Harden
you,
with a triple double at the Garden.
man.
He almost tied his own career record for assists. And you know, the joy on Joel's face, I don't even know what to tell you. Hey, there's our man. Come
Look,
on.
we just got cameos all over the place. People just jumping in, jumping out. What's happening, Carl? How you feeling? How you feeling?
I'm all right, baby. I'm all right in commute, but I wanted to share the moment with you guys and touch base. I wrote it in the comments, but any win versus the Knicks is a great win. We hate the Knicks.
It is a great win. It was a slog of a third quarter. My God, I don't know how y'all sat through that. That was serious with all the when we were in foul trouble and they kept going to the line. It killed me.
My whistle worked just like the everything. Jesus.
Okay, BG.
I'm done. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Free throw after. I mean, granted, it was on both sides. It was both sides because Embiid shot 27 free throws, Harden shot 10 free throws. So it was on both sides, but geez.
Yeah,
bro.
it was just when we were in foul trouble, and my Lord, it was just they kept going to the line. I mean, not when we were. I mean, when we were in the,
was that y'all I texted during the game? I said, man, this is a free throw shooting contest. This ain't even a basketball game. Yes. Oh my goodness. It just stopped. And like I said, it was both ways, but I would have loved to let them let the see the refs let them play a little bit more because that was just oh my it was at times it was hard to watch because it felt like we was just watching people shoot free throws the whole
Yeah.
game.
It was
Jeez.
a really it was a long game. It
Yes.
was a long third quarter, but you know what? It was so much fun to see Joel so happy with just a smile on his face. I mean, that's just something we don't get to see very often because he's always just kind of looks like he's going through the motions and man,
Hey,
so
hey,
happy.
hey, Milt, it's crazy you said that because that was gonna be one of my points that I brought up. Hold up, Carl, back. That was gonna be one of my points that I brought up. Is like, yeah, you might look at this score and be like, man, the Knicks was in it the whole game and it's kind of close for us to be better than them for it to be that close. But then I looked at the box score and was like,
Mute
damn,
it,
that was
Carl,
kind of
mute it.
Well, listen, you guys are sayonara. God bless. Sixers won. My team, go get them.
All
that's
right.
so Jesus, that's loud.
Yeah, seriously.
So yeah, like I was saying, Milt, we held them to 21 in the second quarter. We held them to 20 in the fourth quarter. To hold the NBA team to 20 points in a quarter twice, I think that's big, man. So although the score was closer than I wanted, I do commend them for the second and fourth quarter. Defensive wise, we held them down in those two quarters. So it was beautiful. It was beautiful to watch. Just overall, just I just love watching this team right now, man. That selfish dude that we traded Seth Curry and Drummond and 2-5 for. He's so selfish. He's such a ball hog. I don't know why you would add James Harden to Embiid. Is just going to hurt Embiid's game. Embiid's not a pick and roll guy. He like to pick and pop. This will
I'm
never
loving it.
work. This will never work. There's no way this could work.
Oh
How?
my
Why would
god.
you get James Harden on this? It's just terrible. I can't believe they did this. Seth Curry, Drummond,
I can't believe
draft
it either.
picks for this selfish guy. He's so ball dominant. Nobody wants to play with him. He talked his way out of two teams. He's been on three teams in the last 16 months. Why would we want somebody like this?
Tell him,
This is
BG.
why.
Keep going. Go
This
ahead.
this, this is why. This is why.
This is
This is why.
Listen, I think my favorite, you can tell me yours, but I'm going to tell you my favorite part of the game was that sequence when there was the pick and roll with Joel and Harden, and then they went down the other end, and Harden had a steal, and then they went back, and Harden did that between his legs pass to Joel. Oh my God, that was basketball heaven for me.
Oh, I love this question, Rick. We talked during the game. We was talking during the game, and this is all we need. You don't understand. Again, I'm gonna give more praise to James Harden. James Harden opens up so much for an offense. Matisse Thybulle, just cut. When James Harden's doing, a lot of people look at it and say, "Oh, James be at the top of the key, dribble." But when he's doing that, every person on the other team's eyes are like this. Matisse Thybulle can average 12 points a game if he just cuts behind people because they're not
Yes,
thinking about him. They're not
right?
thinking about him. So I'm loving that Matisse is embracing his role since these two games. It's only been 2 games. It's only been 2 games, but I can live with 8 points from Matisse. I can
Yeah,
live with that all day. All
absolutely. I
day.
think that I mean, his game has improved tremendously. I mean, we have an N of two, but still, it was, it was good. So I do have a couple little teeny tiny gripes. All right. So the one is I don't need to see Korkmaz and Niang come in together.
I don't
That's
need to,
a
Jen, I hate cutting you off. I
big
don't need to see Cork Maz at all anymore.
yeah, I don't either, and I really don't like that substitution with Niang and Korkmaz in the beginning. They both bring similar things, only Niang is better at it. I don't. It's just silly. And then the other thing, well, of course, I don't want to see any more Korkmaz at all. Um, is that he's still sticking to the 8 minutes thing for Joel. Like he's a close game in the fourth quarter, and you're still sticking to that 8 minute mark. Like you gotta be flexible, Doc. Anyway, that's all. Tiny little grapes. I could say
Those are your
something about Tobias, but I'm not gonna because I just
I
want him
was
to get
about to
back
say,
in
is
this
this the
groove.
only gripes? Because I thought one of your gripes was going to be Tobias. Let's just address the elephant in the room. We talked about this pregame when Carl said we don't have a big four, we have a big three, and I got kind of in my feelings about that. And Tobias, although you hit big shot in the fourth quarter, I love what you did, but man, you were bad today, man.
Yeah.
He was bad today, man. It was. I'm like, what is wrong with him? He just does. He hasn't found his fit in the new offense. He hasn't
He
yet.
hasn't.
And
And it's only
again,
been 2 games, so let's give him some time. I'm not
yeah,
gonna
I'm not.
go off the handle with him, but I am with Cork. Like I'm
Yeah, I'm done with
You heard
Korkmaz.
me during our report card show when we talked about Korkmaz. Lord, give me strength. I can't. He does nothing. What does he do? The shiny, bright shoes. That's it.
I can't take that. And you can tell Doc. I thought that was his final straw when he shot that three from the logo, and it was about 3 feet short. The look on Doc's face, he took him out the next play. Like he came out instantly. I thought that was it. I said, I'm not seeing Korkmaz more. I'm so happy. And then he went back to him, and I understand going back to him. I mean, you don't want to completely give up on an NBA player, but man, something got to give. Something got to give with this dude Korkmaz minutes, man. Isaiah Joe is just sitting there waiting, y'all.
Right. Did
He's
you see
just
James
sitting there.
Harden's face when he made that play? He's like,
What are you doing?
You got to move up." That's what his face said.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Korkmaz, man. I can't keep looking at this, man. I can't
Mhm.
keep looking at it. It's starting to be bad, like really bad.
I was having a conversation the other day and I said, "You know what? You know what you notice when you have James Harden, a player like James Harden on your team, and it really lifts up everybody else's game, but also shines a really bright light on the guys that stink because you can't improve garbage."
You can't improve garbage. You can't, and you know what's crazy is as critical as we were on Matisse these last 2 games. He's showing, look, I actually am good. It's just I wasn't as good not having a true point guard. And nowadays he's got a true point guard and he's cutting in the right places and just getting easy buckets. Like you don't have to shoot 5 threes a game, Matisse, just because you're wide open. They're not gonna guard you. That doesn't mean
Mhm.
you have to shoot it
Right.
because
Just get
it's not
down
good.
there, cut those cuts. I'm loving it. Keep it up, Matisse. So let's go take a quick review of the over unders,
Oh
BG.
yeah, I got him right here. I got him right here. Oh man. Once again,
Uh-oh. Once again, what?
Jose is undefeated.
Jose! How does he
Jose
do
got
it?
he got all 4 right. He
How
got
does he
all
do
4
it?
right. Carl again staying in the basement. He was 2-2. Jen, you were 3-1, and I was 3-1. So just for a recap, the over-unders today was Embiid and Harden, a combined 62.5 points. They got the over on that. The bench scoring 25 points. The under was there. Tobias 17.5. I think it goes without saying that it was an under. And then Matisse 4 steals. He had 3. So the under was on that as well. So uh Jose is still running away with it, man. Jose is still running away with it. I hate to say it. I'm glad he's not here because his head can't get no bigger. It can't get no bigger the way he's running through us, man. The way he's running through us. But some things never change. And one thing that hasn't changed is Carl's lack of ability to pick an over under. I can't remember the last time he had a positive record. He's either 500 or below 500 every game. And the people are tired of listening to you. I got people losing thousands and thousands of dollars because they listening to Carl. Because
Oh,
they going and actually making real bets listening to Carl. Don't
I
listen
feel
to Carl.
influenced. I was influenced by what was I listening to? 97.5, I think, and they were talking about a parlay and about Tobias scoring over 16 or I don't know. I don't remember what it was. Because he always plays well in New York, and I was influenced by that, and that's why I went over on
Hey,
Tobias.
Jen, quick question. What you think about this? Do you think, well, we already know we have an MVP. Do you think that Tyrese Maxey can get most improved player this year?
Absolutely.
I
I mean,
haven't,
I don't
I
know if
haven't,
they're going to vote for him,
yeah,
but
I haven't
damn,
thought
he
about that.
deserves it.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that at all. Like I just been in awe at how much he has improved. But I didn't think about that. Like, yeah, he got a really good shot. This guy here, he come back. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Right.
I'm not going to sit here and let you slander these people. I'm not going to sit here and let you
Oh, so now that he's muted, guys, we want to go. We want to go to our flower segment. The flower lady is in the building today, and she has plenty of flowers. So, Jen, who you got your flowers going to today? I think because our co-hosts aren't here, I think we both should get two.
Oh,
What you
we
think?
both get two? All
We
right.
both get two.
So I'm gonna give my first one to 5 steal, 3 triple double. This guy right here. I'm giving him this guy.
The beard.
This guy. This guy gets them because it was Harden in the Garden Day. And then I guess I'm gonna give my other ones to Ty Reese Maxey.
I like those. I like those. I don't want to overload them with flowers, but I can't not give flowers to a triple double in the Garden. Everybody knows the Garden is the mecca of basketball. Like that, New York is the mecca of basketball, and the Garden is the place that people usually show out. And our stars showed out tonight. James Harden with an amazing, like not just a triple, an amazing triple double, an
It wasn't a
efficient.
2-5 triple double.
Yeah, it was an efficient triple double. 8 for 14 from the field, 10 for 10 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 16 assists. 10 of them were in the first half. He had 10. He had a double double in the first half, guys. 5 steals. Remember they said, "Man, y'all giving up all this. Y'all got this dude coming to y'all team. He don't play no defense. He's not the best defensive player. I'll give you that, but you're not gonna act like people just score on James Harden all day." So yeah, he added 5 steals on top of that. I gotta give my flowers to James Harden tonight and JoJo for just being relentless to
God, he
like
was so good. We
just
all,
sit
I mean,
out.
my heart went into my stomach when he fell down and grabbed that knee
What about when he dove into the ninth row?
for no reason.
So
Dude,
but
stop scaring us.
before I finish off my Joel and B Flower section, I'm gonna go to that play. So a lot of people on 624/7 was posting saying, "Hey Joe, we don't need you to do that. We don't need you to do that. We need you healthy. We need you healthy." And I 100% agree. But then I say to myself, if I'm one of the guys on that team that doesn't make a lot of money, one of those guys on the team that doesn't get a lot of minutes, one of those guys on the team whose confidence may be low, when I see my star doing that, how can I not lay it all on the line? I'm laying it all on the line. If my star is willing to do that, it makes me want to do it. So as much as I didn't like him diving in the stands, I think it sends a message to the other 11 people on that bench to let them know, look, I'm all in and I want y'all to be all in. So I love that type of stuff from my star. But back to my flowers, the reason he gets my flowers is because he was just relentless. Do you know how aggressive you have to be to go to the free throw line 27 times?
I think it has to be definitely his career high, but I wonder
20,
how. I can't.
27 free throws? Some people don't shoot 27 free throws in practice. He shot 27 free throws tonight. So I usually hate giving the flowers to the obvious people, but today I can't. With it being in the Garden and the way those two played, I gotta give them. I wanted to give a little pedal to Maxi too. I hate leaving him out because he proved
Little pedal.
he's special, man. The fact that he doesn't have to just bring the ball up and create the offense, and he's able to just go now because he got James Harden that can do that. So he's able to use his speed in different ways now. Like it is like remember the play when he went for a floater, probably got fouled, didn't get the call. He argued halfway down the court and still was fast enough to get back and to get the steal. Like,
Oh my God, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful, and I can't believe they didn't score in the next possession, but whatever. That was beautiful.
yes. I was definitely excited that entire game. Was it closer than I wanted it to be? Yes, but it's the Knicks. It's a divisional opponent. We know we always play them like this, but when it was time to go, that fourth quarter to win the fourth quarter 34-20, I mean, that's what we were supposed to do. That's what we were supposed to do. And
Yeah, I
yeah,
was kind of pissed at Doc for not putting Maxi back in the fourth quarter right away. He should have been in at the start of the fourth quarter. I guess I'm doing some more griping, because he was guarding quickly. They were teammates. He knows him. He knows his moves. Quickly was going off on us.
Yeah.
Why did it take him so long to put him back in? I know it was only a couple minutes, but it felt like forever.
Doc seems to be one of those old school coaches that says to himself, "You know what? I want y'all to figure it out on the floor. I'm not gonna call a timeout every time there's turmoil, every time there's a big run. I want you guys get paid millions of dollars to be able to figure this out. Although Doc, you get paid millions too to figure it out on the sideline, but I think that's what he be thinking sometimes. Like, hey, you guys are good enough basketball players to figure it out. So I think sometimes it's a bad thing. Sometimes I can understand why it's done, why it's done. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. No, my question is though,
But
did we sign Willie Cauley Stein to just chill? Like I thought,
apparently he's on a 10-day chill. Really, he's on a 10-day vacation to the Philadelphia 76ers. I don't know. He didn't see a second.
not 1 minute. With the type of bigs that New York offers, I thought he would play over Millsap today simply because Millsap's undersized and Mitchell Robinson and I don't even know who that other kid was. That was that kid. All he did was go out there and foul and be the whole game.
Yeah, I don't remember his name either, but they both fouled out.
Yeah, I thought Cauley Stein would get some time today, but it is what it is.
I'm
The
thinking
W is
maybe he's playing Millsap with Harden because they're familiar with each other. I don't know.
yeah, that could be the case. It's just we look really undersized when he's out there, man. We look really
Why
undersized.
didn't Nerlens get a single minute?
Nerlens didn't play. So New York is doing something weird right now. I think they're testing their younger talent because they shut down Kemba for the year. They shut
That's
down
right.
Kemba for the year.
Mhm.
Taj Gibson was a healthy scratch. Nerlens Noel healthy scratch. It's like they just trying things out. I think I don't want to say giving up on the season, but they content with what they have and they want to let their young guys get some experience. So I don't know what's going on in New York, but I know what's going on in Philadelphia.
What's going on in Philadelphia?
Man, we look like we trying to contend for a title.
That's
We
right.
really, we really look good. Like this team makes me happy, Jen. Like I
It,
legit just be smiling watching the game. Like
same. And you know what? The first time I remember watching a national broadcast where there was more positivity thrown at the Sixers than the other team.
Bird, bird, bird. All I gotta say is Tobias's average is his average for a reason. So we gotta be patient. It's just 2 games.
I
I agree.
agree with you, Berg.
I agree. Bird, I was critical of him at the beginning of the show. I don't know if he was here. I was critical of his performance tonight, but I also ended by saying I'm not giving up on Tobias by no means. I still think he can be this team's fourth best player, if not the third best player on a game where Maxi's not doesn't have it going. I think Tobias can easily be the third best player. So yeah, I'm not giving up on Tobias at all. I mean, at the end of the day, he gives us more than any other person outside of the big three can give us. Nobody
Yeah,
else can do what Tobias does outside of those three. So I'm not going to act like he's not still a big part of this team.
of
I'm not
course
gonna
not. And he did other important things. I mean, it might not really show in the stats as much, but he got some rebounds, block. I don't know what his stats are. Honestly, I didn't look at
uh,
them, but
three,
I know he
three,
grabbed some.
3 for 9 from the field, 2 for 5 from three, four from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, uh, 2 turnovers.
So he
And
definitely contributed. It's not like he was an empty stat like Korkmaz with nothing on nothing and what
and I know we say this all the
assist.
time. We're not all about the analytics, but he had the highest plus minus on the team today. You would have
Who did?
never guessed it. Tobias did.
Really? All
Highest
right,
plus-
Tobias. See?
His plus minus was 25 today. I did not know that. I
That's
definitely
crazy.
didn't know
That's
that. So
great.
when he was in the game, we was winning, guys. So we
Yep.
can't act like he don't matter. We can't act like he don't matter.
I
Yeah, I
agree
think
with what Carl's saying.
yep,
Yeah, I
yep.
agree with what Carl's saying. Tobias in his head. I think that he needed to see the ball go through the hoop. And I think that 1-3 toward the end of the game was a good confidence builder for him. And hopefully we see more of the Mr. St- you know, Mr. Consistency Tobias going forward.
The beautiful thing about this team right now is for the first time in a while we have a guy who not only can create his own shot, but can create shots for others. And that's what's been the difference. When Embiid is out the game and Harden is in, there's no lack of offense. When they're both out, it's still a little shaky, still a little shaky. But when Embiid's out and Harden's in, nothing stops. Like it's still our offense still looks great. So I couldn't be more excited for the future of this team, man. I couldn't be more excited for the present. But
I hear you.
I'm not looking past anything. But I'm so excited to see this team in March, April, and May, and hopefully June.
Well,
Hope
let's talk about our next. Oh, sorry. Let's talk about our next matchup, which will be
the same
Harden,
team
Harden's home
on
debut
debut.
versus the Knicks again, which should
National TV,
be.
national TV again too.
Is it?
ESPN. It'll be on ESPN.
So that should be something to see.
Oh yeah, I'm. We already know we're gonna get their best punch. We're gonna get their best punch. I mean, we're playing against a division opponent again, back to back. They saw what we do, we saw what they do, and it's fresh on everybody's mind. So we will see on the second. On the second, we got a couple days off. So Embiid, whatever pain you in from diving into the 10th row, I think he saw somebody had some grapes or a Chick-fil-A sandwich or something in the 8th row. He wanted it. I don't know what he went all the way over there for, but
I don't either. There was no point to that dive. Well, he
but
saw something happen and the rest of us didn't see. I don't know.
But hats off to the Knicks. That was at the Knicks bench, and they did help him up.
It did.
That was good sportsmanship. I like to see that they recognize, like, man, he could have really hurt himself. Hey, let's make sure he's good. So, shout out to the Knicks for that.
Yeah,
If
Millie. If let's look at Millie, he says, "How many minutes will Court get for the next game?" I'm hoping
that'll be an over
like
under.
less than 10. I'm
That
hoping.
that's gonna be an over under. I promise
All
you,
right.
that will be an over under. Korkmaz's minutes. I hope that it's not a lot. I'm so
You
over.
need to do a free throw over under BJ.
And the crazy thing, before this game, I was thinking about doing a free throw for Embiid, but it wouldn't have been 27. We would have all got it right if we picked over, because I was gonna make it like 12. He shot 27. Like, we would have definitely got that one, because I wouldn't have made it 27. That was crazy tonight, man. He was ultra aggressive tonight.
Unbelievable. So
All
I'm
right.
excited about that. But we should tell the people that are still with us, it's dwindling down, that you should join us tomorrow. We have a very special guest coming to the show. No game, but we're still going to be here. Oh, go ahead. Tell them.
Oh yeah,
BG.
tomorrow. Please be here. We have Sixers beat writer Kai Carlin. We're interviewing him tomorrow live on Eat Sleep Sixers. You do not want to. Oh, here we go. Oh, he not back. You do not want to miss this show. Like I said, if you guys didn't see Kai Carlin's episode last year, please go back on our YouTube and just type in Eat Sleep Sixers Kai Carlin. You'll be able to find it. And he like I said, he's the Sixers beat writer, and he's in the know. Every post game presser, he's there asking the questions. He's in the locker rooms. He's at the practices. So anything that we want to know about the Sixers inner workings, he more than likely has the scoop. So come in here. Obviously, we want you guys to comment, and hopefully he'll answer all you guys' questions as he answers all our questions. So remember, Kai Carlin on Monday, tomorrow. Be here.
Yeah, get in touch with us and let us know if you have any questions for him that you want us to ask. We'll be happy to do it.
Yeah, and if you can't make the show, if you want to just DM us and have your question already ready, if you can't make the show and you want your question answered, definitely tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Yes, tomorrow at 6 o'clock, Carl, my bad for not saying the time. 6 p.m. Eastern, we will have an exclusive interview with Kai Carlin, Sixers beat writer. So everybody be here. And don't forget, everybody look up at the top of the screen. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, one more, Snapchat.
Yeah.
We're live here every game, 30 minutes before the show, 30 minutes after the show. We give you content on off games. We are here for the people, and we go by word of mouth advertising. So I'm going to have Jen steal Jose's line and tell them what they need to do.
Don't forget to tell everybody. Did I say that as well as so
Tell everybody.
Tell
Y'all heard it.
everybody.
Y'all
Tell a
heard it.
friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Amigos and amigas.
Hold up. They asking for it. You got to say it in Spanish.
I only know amigos, amigos, and amigos.
Tell them. Tell them. Tell the amigos. That's what we're
That's
saying.
right.
So, this has been another episode of Eat Sleep Sixes. We can't wait to see y'all tomorrow. We can't wait till March 2nd when we beat up on these Knicks again. James Harden home debut.
Sweet.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's go
All right.
Sixers.
Let's go Sixers.